back with a turban towel. You guys know what it is. It is 12:30 in the afternoon. I just came back from my somatic therapist. Her name is Rachel, and I'm gonna call her Rachel from now on instead of my somatic therapist because she's also a really good friend of mine. But I went with her to yoga this morning, and then I went to her place to have breakfast, and I need to talk. I need to tell you some of the conversations that we had because it's just like, it's healing. Of course it's healing. This lady is like God's gift on earth, I swear. Anyways, obviously I just came out of the shower. Some of you guys asked me what my skincare is. I'm not a huge skincare guru, but lately I've been into skincare. So I just toned my face with Sukin Hydrating Mist Toner. I'm gonna go in with this kombucha facial treatment essence. And this is from Fresh. And you're supposed to put it on after your toner. And this is basically like the first step of your skincare after you've cleansed and used toner. This is supposed to help with blue light from screens as well as toxins, environmental crap that's in the air. Now that I live in the city, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to protect my skin. So anyways, I'm using that. I'm gonna let that sit for a second. Honestly, my skincare very much so varies, but I will say the state of my skin always depends on my health. Always, I really am a firm believer of what's going on in here is going to be a result of what's going on out here. So, you know, I know you guys ask me like what skincare, like what products do you use, but realistically, I do think that these help for sure. And especially this product I'm gonna put on my face makes my skin absolutely glowing. Like, and I don't ride or die for a product, I really don't, but this one is amazing. But I will say, you know, even when I have nothing on my skin, if it looks great or not, kind of really just depends on how much sleep I'm getting. Am I hydrating? Did I just wake up? Have I been eating a little bit too much on the, you know, sugary processed food side of the diet? And if so, that's fine. I'm not somebody who is obsessed with having perfectly flawless skin because it's just not needed. It's fine. It's honestly okay. Anyways, I'm using Vichy Mineral 89. This is a hyaluronic acid. And I put that on after the essence. And guys, I wanted to film this skincare portion in my freaking washroom because realistically, I don't come out here to put my skincare on, just my makeup. But for some reason, I don't know, well actually, some of you guys noticed, when my light, when it's like here, in the bathroom is on, my camera picks it up so weird. It will like start having like black lines on my camera, and then it'll be like the yellow light and then the black and then yellow and black. It just like goes into this weird cycle. So I can't film in my washroom because the lighting is messed up when my camera is on. So I need to figure out what's going on with that. If anyone knows, I have a Sony V1, I don't know, I'm gonna put it on the screen. So if you guys use that and you know what to do, what freaking setting to change it, then please let me know. So after I do the hyaluronic acid, I put this SVR Collagen Biotic Cream. And guys, like I just said, this is from France. And I went to a Shoppers Beauty event and learned a lot about this brand. And I didn't really, you know, they obviously gave me the product. This is my second one, I bought it myself. And I didn't really think it was gonna be anything insane. It is. I literally just honestly cannot with this. It feels almost like a mousse in a way. It's very light and fluffy, but it still like gives you that like thickness of a cream, but it's hydrating and it literally makes your skin absolutely glow. Like I just cannot. So I love using this. At night, I will use different products, so I'll definitely have to show you guys one time. So anyways, another weekend vlog in the city. Now, this started on Saturday because yesterday I didn't really do much. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you. I wasn't feeling good. Listen, I'm about to get my period soon, so the hormones are fluctuating. The mood is getting a little bit irritated, a little bit sad over nothing. Well, not over nothing, but I've been feeling a little bit down. Weather doesn't help. And last night I was going into a little bit of a spiral, but a very much so needed spiral. And I'm somebody who's able to process emotions and work through them and be with myself through hard emotions sometimes. So it's just some days you don't have a good day. And I honestly think it's how you react to those emotions that can either really help and heal you, or sometimes hurt you in a way if you end up suppressing and running away from emotions. So I was feeling really lonely yesterday, and it's crazy to me, and I was talking to my best friend about this, how, you know, there's sometimes you feel so alone, even though you have people in your life. You have friends, you have a man, you have family, you have things going for you, and that is really my life. But yesterday I was really still feeling alone, and it made me think, okay, well, you know, why do I, no matter sometimes where I go or what's going on in my life, even when my life is very full, why do I still feel this essence of loneliness? And sometimes it's because some of the connections that I have leave me feeling very disconnected, and or I'm actually not as connected as I think I am to these people that are in my life. Because the truth is, and I was talking to Rachel about this today, you know, there is no shortage of men, best friends, family. Well, obviously there is, you know, but like there's so many people in this world. Why do we feel so disconnected? And a lot of the times, and I don't want to sound bad for saying this and put any like blame on ourselves, but the truth is we usually are the biggest common denominator as to why we feel so disconnected. In order for you to deeply connect the way you actually are longing for in yourself, in your soul, it is gonna require you to take off masks, take off layers in which you have built up over years of your life. So much so, you don't even realize half the time just how many masks and just how many layers you have on yourself in order for you to protect yourself. And over the years, I've been very self-aware of how I put on masks and I put on these layers and these walls so that I don't get hurt, so I don't feel rejection, so I don't feel embarrassed, so I don't feel seen in relationships, even though we have to risk those things in order to actually build deep connections with people. We live in a day and age where it just doesn't happen automatically, where you're deeply connected. Somebody sees your heart, your soul, your everything. In order for somebody to see your heart and your soul, you need to take off the mask. They need to see all the messy parts of you, all the hurt, all the love, all the greatness of you, everything about you. And what we do is we conform into one type of person, right? And we put our best foot forward. We show all of our accolades. We make sure that we look the best. We make sure that we're speaking the best. We make sure that we are the best version of ourselves, so that we get what we want, which is the relationship, which is the friendship, which is the fun, which is the whatever. But deep down, what we really want from those relationships is being connected and being seen, but we're not actually allowing ourselves to fully be seen because we are putting this performance on in a way. And we're doing the performance because we're protecting ourselves, our hearts, all the fear and the rejection or the anything that we've ever felt before, or we're too scared to feel because we never learned that it's okay if we get rejected. It's okay if somebody goes away, you know, like you're still gonna be fine. Like you have people around you, you have a life, you're safe, whatever it is. And so we go out in the world and we don't even realize just how much we have layers and layers of protection on us. And what I was talking to Rachel about as well is like, there's a really big shift in society and women in general, where we're realizing, one, that we are operating from very wounded places, very suppressed, we're trying to heal, we're trying to grow. And a part of that, we realize, you know, we don't really have deep friendships, deep connections, let alone deep connections with men. Like that's a whole another thing, but also with women, and we're wanting that, we're longing for that, but we try. Like my friend Rachel, she was telling me, you know, naturally when we're like, oh, okay, like I want to heal, or I want to go on a healing journey, or I want friendship and whatever, we'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go to like a women's circle, or I'm gonna go to a class, a yoga class, I'm gonna do all these wellness things, these healing things, but when you get into these spaces, a lot of the times you actually don't connect with people. You actually still leave that class not actually really connected. And you know, you might be able to gaslight yourself and say, you know, I'm in a part of a community and I'm healing and da-da-da, but a lot of the times you're actually not deeply connecting with people. And she's met a lot of people who've said the same thing. Like, I went to this meditation class or this yoga class or this women's circle or whatever, and when I went there, I felt very awkward. I felt weird. I feel like we didn't connect. I was left confused. You know, sometimes people are left damaged from certain situations. I mean, I don't actually mean like women's circles and like whatever. Certain situations can actually leave more wounded than you came. And a lot of the times is because there's not a collective agreement. There's not a big awareness of the fact that as we all come and circle and gather into this women's circle or into this yoga or this class, whatever, We need to acknowledge majority of us have millions of walls up right now. And the only way that we are gonna get where we really wanna go, which is very, very deep, is if we allow ourselves to be messy, to make mistakes, to be okay with the unknown, to say what we feel and not be super afraid of what people are gonna think of us. Because, you know, let's say you go into a women's circle, if you don't know, like, you know, sometimes the facilitator, not even the facilitator, I shouldn't say, but the leader, the guide, or the healer, the whatever, she's asking us very vulnerable questions, and then you're speaking in front of other people, right? And what happens when you usually speak in front of people? At least for me, this brings me back into kindergarten. I was terrified to speak. I didn't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want people to make fun of me. I was second guessing what I was even saying. Is this right? I don't know if this is the right answer. And we know, like, consciously, when you get into a circle, there's no judgment. It's okay, you can say what you want, but that doesn't mean that your inner child, the part of you that's really hurt, feels like she can actually express herself. She's very, very afraid. And she's gonna get in the way of you actually being able to say what you need to say or heal in that environment. And then you're left with feeling like you're still not connected. And then, you know, maybe you're left like the way I was, not left, but you're feeling the way I was last night, of feeling like, how is it that I have all these things in my life, but I'm still very disconnected? Now, the more that I do this work, the more that I do healing work, that I'm in women's circles, that I'm connecting deeply with the right people who know how to hold the space and open up the space for vulnerability, like deep vulnerability, I'm able to deeply connect with people. And on top of that, I'm able to check myself when I'm about to put that mask on. I talked about this in one of my podcast episodes. I don't even remember what it was. I think it was my spring one. It's preparing for spring. And I was talking about how a challenge that I have for myself this summer is to let my mask go. Let the walls down and truly let them down. Not like, oh, I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna make friends. There's a difference between going out there and making friends and being social, and actually like being present and connecting and listening to somebody speak instead of being in your head because you're afraid that you're not gonna have the right answer, so you're trying to prepare, like that type of stuff. And I wanna be present and I wanna be in these types of relationships because I know that that is what an actual relationship is. It's vulnerability, it's being authentic, and that takes a lot of deconstructing. You know, us women, we have so many standards, especially with men, right? We want to look our best, we want to be pretty, we want to say the right thing, we want to make sure that he likes us, we want to da-da-da-da. But that's actually not allowing that man to even see ourselves and connect with us deeply, and we're not able to connect with him deeply, even really know, because we're so obsessed with being in survival mode. And it's not our fault, but it's like, no wonder you still feel alone. No wonder you have relationship issues. No wonder you can't, you know, like you're feeling very stuck. It's because there's walls. There's a lot of walls. So that's something that I'm really trying to work on, and I'm observing as well in myself and other people. And, you know, every time something's going through my life, I'm making sure that I'm challenging myself to go to my friend, but not just go hang out with my friend and get my mind off of things. Go to my friends and talk to them and be vulnerable with them. Go to my somatic therapist and work through things. Go to a women's circle and be vulnerable and just, you know, take off that mask and allow myself to feel and just let go. So I wanted to say that because that's how I was feeling last night. And, you know, even somebody who is doing the work and in that field, I still feel the feeling of loneliness sometimes. And in that moment, I just sit with myself and I just allow myself to, you know, be with the feeling of emptiness. And when you allow yourself to be okay with the fact that you don't feel okay right now, profound answers come out of that. And what came out of that from last night was the observation of, it really is not about the people outside of me. It really is what's going on in here. And this is not to put the blame on me. This is not to shame myself, but it's truly like I am the common denominator. And if I want these deep, meaningful relationships that I say that I want, I have to put myself out there. I have to be uncomfortable. And so I hope that I can show you guys that as I'm going through these vlogs. You know, I'm showing you guys what I'm doing in my life, in my day-to-day, but then I'm coming on camera and I'm expressing to you the wisdom and the insights and the conversations that I'm having with people in hopes that it can help you feel seen and feel heard, because I feel like we are all literally in this together. It's insane. It is so insane how we are so collectively like going through the same thing. So anyways, that was very deep. but I'm feeling a lot better. I knew that I was gonna feel a lot better this morning. I went and did yoga. By the way, I am going to yoga more. I'm going to yoga more. This is like a hot yoga that I did. It was more, we did a lot of poses and stretching, but we still did some flow. It wasn't like too much flow, but it was hot. I was drenched. I've literally never sweat like that in such a long time, and it felt so good to my muscles because I'm weight training a lot. So I need to go there like at least once a week. I'm gonna try to hold myself to that once a week to go to a class like that because it was so good for my body. So anyways, I don't even think I ended up saying what I'm doing this weekend. Obviously, I went to yoga. And my friend Joyee, she's coming over in a few hours and she wants me to help her with some social media stuff. So we're gonna do that, do some work here. It's a rainy day, so we're just gonna chill, and we can chill because I have a couch now. We were sitting on my bed every time that she came. I'm gonna show you guys the couch too. I am literally so happy to have a couch and sit in my living room. This whole entire month that I've been living here, I've been walking past my corner unit, and like the most exciting thing about my place is the fact that I have a corner. So anyways, we're gonna do that, and I think we're gonna make tacos tonight, but I need to clean a little bit because my place is a little bit messy, and tomorrow I want to go to the gym, like have a workout, but I'm doing a wine and paint day with my other friend Kendra at like 2 o'clock. So I kind of want to, well, I need to clean my place a little bit before Joyee gets here. But I also tomorrow, I just want to go to the gym, and I kind of am not in the mood to have Sunday, like tomorrow be a Sunday reset. Well, also because I have plans, I kind of want it to just be like a fun day. So obviously I'm going to show you guys what we get up to, and why I am putting foundation on, I don't know. Like I said this in the last vlog, I think. Did I? I don't know. One video. Like sometimes it's just not needed, Alicia. You know what? There is some absolute power in getting somewhat ready for the day. I was somebody who didn't really care to put on makeup on the days I was not doing anything, but recently, even if I'm not filming, I'm enjoying putting, like usually I don't put the foundation on. It's like light anyways, but usually I'll put blush on at least and just put mascara, and I just feel put together, like ready for the day. I think I really need to just start doing that because there is something to absolutely be said about being ready for the day. Even when it comes to clothes. Like, I'm not gonna go as far to say that I'd be wearing jeans out here, but there is something to be said. Also, I'm mixing Pixie on the Glow blush in, what is this? I don't even know what it is. Juicy and Fleur. Fleur one is the pink one, and then the Juicy is more of like a peach. I don't know, I've been mixing these recently, but it works for me. Also, the sadness that I was feeling yesterday is also a result of me feeling. Okay, so let's just back up for a second. I am a very productive person. I get a lot of things done. I've operated in my masculine energy for so long because I've had to. I've been on my own for so long and get my ass up and work. And also I like to work. It's like totally fine that you are in your masculine energy as a female and you work. Like it's fine. We all have that within us. But you know, something that I've had to learn is to not be so hard on myself when I take breaks, which I'm sure you guys have struggled with as well. And I feel like recently, and you know what it is, it's so messed up in a way because recently my life has been so balanced with the people that are in my life, and I'm just having a great time, and I'm in the city and I'm seeing people, and I'm being very active. I'm in the gym, like I'm really in the gym right now, all of these things. And it actually feels a little bit destabilizing. And I'm feeling a little bit of guilt because I feel like my mind is not fully consumed on work all of the time. So I feel like I'm not doing anything, even though I get everything that I need done. And now, am I gonna say I'm 100%? No, like there's obviously still things that maybe I'm slacking on or kind of pushing to the side because I have things that it's my own mental state that's getting in the way of things, which is fine. Because you don't need to be perfect with everything, but I think some of the sadness from last night also just came from, I just felt, well, I was supposed to go to a yoga class yesterday night as well, and then Rachel canceled, and I was, you know when you hit a wall at like 6 p.m. and you're so tired, but it's too early to go to sleep, but it's like too late to nap? And so I was getting frustrated with myself because I'm like, hey, I'm not going to yoga. I don't want to, like, I'm too tired. And that was the first yoga class I was going to go to. And I didn't know if I was going to have the energy. And so I was feeling like crap about that because I know I should have pushed myself, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to get mad at myself if I'm deciding not to go. So we're just going to collectively agree that it's going to be fine. But I was still feeling unproductive because I was tired and I didn't really have a lot of energy to like edit and do some work. So I just felt like I was doing a whole lot of nothing and I was getting really frustrated. So I feel like that as well triggered me into this spiral of like feeling alone and you know, not good enough and not being productive and all the things that we usually go through sometimes. And I've gotten really good at being aware of when that part of me comes online, the part of me that wants to overproduce and work and will say very hurtful and meaningful things to the part of me that clearly needs to slow down. I've gotten good at, you know, not pushing that part of me aside, but having almost like my higher self is having a conversation with my tyrant part and being like, listen, we don't need to do things full force and things are still gonna get done. Like, let me remind you of all the things that you've done this week and how productive you still are and how, you know, this weekend, tomorrow you're gonna be productive and all of these things, like you're not losing control. And that's a thing, right? When we wanna be very productive in fight or flight, we want control. And I have to remind myself, like, you're fine. Even when, you know, you're not fully in control and you're letting things be what they need to be, you're still going to be safe. By the way, what I just put on my eyebrows is Eco Styler Gel. Somebody, actually multiple people, dragged me in my comments one time on TikTok because y'all were asking me what I do for my eyebrows. And they're like, Eco Styler Gel. But I don't care what anyone says. I've been using this for literally years. I have this old Benefit eyebrow brush and I literally just take a little bit of the gel and I put it on my eyebrows and it's been something that I've used forever because I was spending like $30 on Benefit eyebrow gel because I need it because my eyebrows are very curly, but I was like, let me just use this and it's always been fine. So, I mean, take it or leave it, but that's what I do. Also, we're going in with Maybelline Lash Sensational. Kylie Jenner, well, obviously not her, but like her company sent me this mascara. The brush is a little too thick for me. I don't even really know how to describe it, but it's so cute and aesthetic. I'm sure a lot of people will like that, but I'm just so particular when it comes to my mascara. I've literally been using Maybelline Lash Sensational for years, and I don't know, it's just the best. So also tell me why I was watching fitness YouTubers again last night. I don't know about you guys. Okay, I am an OG YouTube watcher. I've been watching people on YouTube literally since YouTube was a thing, but, well, maybe not when YouTube was a thing, but it's been a very long time. And I remember in my college days, I've watched YouTube way before college, but like in my college days, I was super into health and fitness. So I would watch all of the fitness people. So like Heidi Summers, Nikki Blackadder, Kristen Guzman, Robin Gallant, like all the Gymshark athletes, all of them. And it's so interesting because obviously I moved heavily away from watching all of them because it kind of became too much of an addiction and I didn't have a healthy relationship with food, so I needed to back off, but that was like years ago. But it's cool now to see the new fitness YouTubers that are in this space, and it's just reminisce of the old days of when the YouTubers would film their workouts and film their what I eat in a days, although I don't really watch those like at all because I just don't think that they're definitely helpful for meal ideas, but I feel like when I used to watch them, I wasn't watching really, well, I was watching for meal ideas, I guess, but really and truly, like I wanted to know how many calories they were eating, and I was getting so obsessed. So even now I wouldn't watch a lot of them because I just don't think that gets me in a good mindset. Because realistically, when it comes to health and fitness, like we want that to be a lifestyle, and I think we get too obsessed with it sometimes. And then, you know, when you're thinking about it all the time, you spiral. You honestly can spiral sometimes because it's like, okay, if you don't eat something that you just told yourself that you should be eating, you're like, oh my god, it's gonna ruin my progress and da-da-da, versus like sometimes you just gotta not think about things, honestly. So, but I just thought that was really cool, and it is nice to watch people on YouTube for like fitness because you get some ideas. Although I used to be a personal trainer and I was in health and fitness for a long time, so I can make, well, I do make my own programs, but it's cool just to see what people are doing, which honestly, a lot of the things have not changed. Well, how do you change fitness really? Like there's only so many movements that you can do, but it's interesting to see some of these girls who are just like, or even on TikTok, like make sure you do Bulgarian split squats and da-da-da, and everyone's talking about how hard they are and how they hate it, and it's just so funny because when I was 19, 20, when I was doing those, I remember the days where I'm like, am I the only one that literally hate these so much and they're death? But I was in the gym, I was doing them with all the boys in college, in the college gym. Alrighty, I am done my hair. I just slicked it back, claw clip, like last week. Really obsessed with them. Didn't do too much of the slicking back because like honestly, I'm not even doing that much today. So, but what's on my lips right now is Smashbox Legendary, and I mixed it with this Lancome lipstick, and it is called Watch Me Shine. It's very much so a cream-based lipstick, and I've just been loving it. So if you want a lip combo, get these two. And honestly, this perfume from Le Labo, I'm sure it's called Patchouli. I don't really know. I tried to attempt saying it in the last vlog, and I don't know if I failed or not. I feel like I want to use this scent for when I'm going out and about and like whatever, but today I'm gonna wear it. I heard you're not supposed to spray it right on your chest, but I'm gonna do it anyways, obviously. And on my wrist. Yeah, I am going to clean up before Joyee comes. I'm gonna show you guys my couch first. And when she comes, we're gonna go to the grocery store and get a few things for tacos. I'll try and film some B-roll of us making food. I don't know. We'll see what we can get. So I realized when I opened this clip, I was sitting on my couch, so you guys basically did see it. I got this couch, from Cozy. It's in Dream Gray. I honestly love it. Like the cushions are a little bit like weird sitting right now because this is literally brand new. But I got the 3-seater with the ottoman. I need a rug 1000%. So I'm looking for one right now, obviously, to like fill up the space. It'll probably be like light. I think I am picking up a white coffee table tonight, hopefully. I don't like that one, obviously. And then for my TV, if you follow me on Instagram, you know so much about the Daily Stoic and how it's holding up my TV for dear life. But obviously this is not cute. We need to get a TV stand, whatever, but it's all progress. Also, the CN Tower has been covered basically the whole day. It just went clear, but now it's fogging up again, which is so annoying. The one thing I don't love about living in condos is when it is a gloomy day, I swear to God, it feels extra gloomy. Because when you're high up in the air, the fog is so bad. So anyways, this is the state of the other side of my living room. Absolute mess, truly an absolute mess. I'm obviously gonna get rid of all of this. This corner, I definitely want to, oh my gosh, like excuse the boxes, honestly. I need to bring them down because I had to do like so many trips. Anyways, I want to get some sort of dining table, but just like a small little round one, nothing too fancy, maybe 2 chairs. I don't need 4 chairs. Like I don't need that. But I do want to do this up, and I want to get a bigger mirror. The IKEA mirror that I have in my office, I want it out here as well. So I want to buy another one and probably just sell that. Obviously my kitchen is looking a little bit dirty. You see, okay. You see the lighting, how there's like a black thing and then it'll go again, look, black, up like that. That's what I was talking about. Like, can somebody tell me what the heck is that? I also have lots of laundry to do, but it won't take me that long. So I'm gonna get to work. This is the outfit, literally just wearing Zara jeans. You can't even see it. What am I talking about? Is this better? I don't know. You can't really tell. Jeans are from Zara, top is from Garage. You guys always ask about my tops. I get a lot of them from Garage. Don't mind that. I have to clean. It's a cleaning day, okay guys? grocery store. I'm gonna show you guys everything. I got a few things for the week, but also we are making tacos. A taco kit with hard and soft tacos. I have tomatoes, which we're gonna cut up, and lettuce already. I got more kimchi. I wanna try this on tacos. Have you ever tried it? Have you ever tried kimchi on tacos? I feel like it could be good, no? No? Okay, whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna obviously use this for the week. I got more almond milk, the vanilla. I got some sparkling water because I'm addicted to this. And I honestly want to buy one of those soda pop machines because I feel like I waste a lot because I don't drink the whole thing and then it goes flat. So I feel like I need to buy one of those, but I don't know where to get one. I got turkey bacon because good source of protein, and I'll have this throughout the week at some point. I'll probably put it in the freezer though. I got Vaza coffee, medium roast. I really like this. I think it's Italian. I'm pretty positive it's Italian. Oh, I didn't get beef jerky. Tex-Mex cheese for the tacos. I got some maple barbecue salmon. I really just need to make it myself, but I was too lazy, so I just bought that for the week. Grass-fed ground beef, which we're gonna use one of them for the tacos as well. I have another one in the fridge. Bananas. Sometimes I'll eat that before a workout. I got a pastry. It's like an apple pastry. One plantain. It is not ripe, but I want to have that eventually. We got some guacamole, pre-made guacamole, because the avocados that I got, they're not going to be ripe enough to make. But I did get some for the week, which I'll have with like salmon and rice. I think avocado, salmon, and rice is like the best meal, like, honestly. And I've been having it with kimchi as well, and it is lit. And tortillas for my wraps this week. I'm probably gonna go to the grocery store again in a few days, like I always do, because I always forget something. But yeah, we're gonna make the tacos now. I also got some flowers for my desk, and they're really cute. Hello everyone, it is Sunday afternoon and I'm getting ready to go to wine and paint day because it's a day, we're not going at night. So I have like maybe an hour to get ready. It starts at 2 and it's 12 right now, so I want to like have enough time to pick an outfit and just, I don't know, get there and whatever. But I'm going with my friend Kendra. I cannot wait. I'll definitely take some clips. As you saw last night, me and Joyee were basically taking over the world as we usually do. Like, the conversations that her and I have they're truly insane. We talk about literally everything. We talk about all of our wounds, all of our trauma, all of our healing, all of the things that we've gone through, but not in a way of like, oh my God, we are victims. Like, literally we just like level up, and we talk about how much we've learned the past week and how much leveling up we've done by just being so self-aware. It's honestly so funny. And it's so great because she is so like me in so many ways as a friend, obviously, but then there's so many things that she teaches me and I teach her that it's just like every time that we get together, I mean, we talk every single day, but like, especially when we get together, like there's just so many things that I will learn from her and I actually implement, and it literally changes my life. And same with her. Like, you know, bringing it back to this idea of feeling so alone, because we were talking about this last night. I told her, like, it honestly ends up just being put on us whether we are going to take somebody's advice or take somebody's whatever they're saying in consideration, or for the mere fact just listening to what they have to say. And that's what's really going to make us feel connected to someone. Does this mean you always have to take somebody's advice or opinions into your own? No, not really. But the act of meeting with somebody and having friendship in your life and listening to what they have to say and being somebody who's okay with not knowing all the answers, and even if you still believe you know the answer, which is funny because me and her are very much like that. It's like, I know what's best for me because we've always been like that and we've had to. But there's something so profound and makes you really connect with someone when you decide to drop your walls and you say, you know what, you are my friend. You love me, I love you. I am going to take what you are saying in consideration. I'm gonna look at you with a curious mind, a curious heart, a open heart really, and try and do things differently because I most likely don't have all the answers. I most likely don't have it all figured out. And that is how you connect with people as well, because when you take someone else's opinion or you listen to somebody, you take somebody into consideration, you are making them feel seen and heard. And when you make somebody else feel seen and heard, there's connection there. And we had that conversation that I was talking about in the vlog about why some of us feel so lonely at times. And like, you know, especially when you're on a healing journey and you're working on yourself and stuff, you get this complex sometimes of feeling like you know everything. That can obviously naturally create a lot of disconnection if you actually think that you know everything and that everyone else is kind of like below you, and like you can't take anyone's advice or you can't take anyone's anything because you know all the answers. And we were talking about, okay, well, what if like truly majority of the time you do have the answers, or like you do give really good advice, or you're very self-aware, or you're very healed, like what do you do then? And that's where the loneliness sometimes comes in. And I was telling her, you know, sometimes you just have to consciously choose to be curious and try things a new way, even if you think that you know the answer. Because the truth is, even if you think that somebody doesn't have value in what they're saying because you perceive yourself to know more answers than them, which is kind of a bad thing anyways, to like look like I know everything, but whatever, you know what I mean. I think you have no idea the results that you would get in your life if you actually tried something new, or you looked at the world in a different light, or you took somebody's viewpoint into your own for a moment and you just allowed yourself to explore what your actions and what your life would look like if you for a moment just decided that you weren't going to be the person that knows it all or has all the answers. Honestly, like, I have been thinking about this for a while since I really became a full-time creator, but I've observed the friendships that I've had in my past and my life and how disconnected I've been with people. And I really wanted to make an effort moving forward to make sure that I have a full life and that I have friendship and I connect with people. And the more that I do that, the more that I get out of my comfort zone and I stop being a perfectionist and I let people come over, or I go to see my friends on a whim, or I just, you know, get out of my head and stop trying to make everything perfect before I live my life, I feel way less alone. I stop getting in my head about situations. I stop thinking about work so much. I stop thinking about men so much. I stop thinking about things that I don't need to be always putting my attention and focus on. I feel like when you are a lonely person, like, you literally can drive yourself nuts because of how much time you have to spend on thinking about things that like don't need that much of your attention and your time. And sometimes when you just not have so much focus on something, whether that be someone's behavior or an outcome that you really want, like a goal or something, that thing ends up conforming or changing or, you know, coming to you quicker because you've detached, because you've like taken a step back and you've like put your energy in somewhere else. And I think that there is something so profound about, especially us females, having true connection and friendship. Like honestly, it really helps us show up better and more healthy in relationships. But also I just think that like when you really connect with people deeply, like the conversations that we were having last night, it wasn't just surface level, like, oh, like, I don't know, gossiping or something like that, which we all do, which is fine. But you have real deep worldview conversations and conversations about politics and economics and your goals and your life and everything and how you're feeling. That makes you a very well-rounded person. And again, that will bleed into your relationships. That will bleed into other friendships as well. Like I'm going to see my friend Kendra and we're doing this wine day, and like I'm gonna be able to spark a conversation with her because I had a deep conversation with Joyee as well. So I don't know, I just think that every action that you take does have a reaction. And I think if you take positive action, if you get yourself out of your comfort zone and you start connecting deeply with people, you start letting those walls down, it will have profound reactions in your life. You will see a lot of positive growth come out of your life. And you will feel more grounded, you'll feel more safe, you'll feel more like you're healed in a way because you have friends and you have people around you that are supporting you, especially when, you know, something's going on in your life that might not be very ideal. I wanted to do my hair today, the whole like shebang, but I honestly did not have time. I haven't done my hair like all week other than putting it in a bun and a claw clip. But hopefully sometime this week I can do that. Well, I will do that. But if you guys have made it this far into the vlog, can you please let me know in the comments, what type of vlogs do you want? Like, do you like this? This is gonna be my second vlog that I'm doing, and if you haven't watched the first one, you can. I'll have a link in the description, but let me know what you like to see, because I mean, I do a lot. I feel like I'm trying to really balance my life. I'm trying to see my friends, but I'm also trying to be productive and trying to work and take care of myself. So let me know if you want more, less, what you want me to talk about. Also bringing it back to identifying as a gym girly, because I have been and I have a video on that. I, of course, went to the gym this morning. It wasn't my leg day and I could have done arms, but because we had a late night and we did drink wine, I was like, you know what? I want to have like a nice cardio moment. Not like I was thinking like I need to burn off calories or something, but I just wanted to very much so move my body and sweat. So actually what I did was 12-3-30. And if you don't know what 12-3-30 is, it's just a treadmill workout that I forgot her name made. I honestly forgot her name, I'm really sorry. Where you do an incline of 12 and then you walk at 3 miles per hour and for 30 minutes. But I wanted to work more of my legs, like my glutes. So what I did is I did an incline of 16 and then I did 3 miles per hour and I did it for 30 minutes. But I made sure I warmed up before doing that incline and like actually starting it. And boy, if you don't have a Stairmaster at your gym or whatever, try that on the treadmill. And what I did is I made sure that I was really having mind to muscle connection. I was making long strides. I was a little bit hinged at my hips because when you walk up a hill, you're kind of more hinged, which will activate your glutes more. But I was also making sure when I was walking that I was pressing through my heels and I was honestly squeezing my glutes basically the whole time. So that was a really good workout. I was honestly dying at the end and I did some stretching. It feels so good to just have fitness be a very big part of my life again. And it really helps me keep a balanced life as well. Because if I don't have friendship, if I don't have good habits in my life, what I will end up doing is drive myself into work. And that's not necessarily a bad thing because the work that I do is great work, but then I start to kind of go a little bit insane, and I literally don't want that, because then it actually does affect the way that I show up on camera, what I'm doing for my podcast, writing my book, all of that kind of stuff. And so I just love that fitness is honestly, again, it's that action and it's giving me a positive reaction. Of course, yeah, I'm getting healthy, I'm getting fit, I'm looking great, I'm feeling great. But on top of that, it's like it's taking my mind away from things that don't need to always have a focus. Like I don't always need to be focusing on work. I don't always need to be focusing on one thing. Like too much of one thing, honestly, is not the best. It's really not the best. Also, as you guys have seen, I did get my table last night. I got off of Facebook Marketplace. The girl was literally so nice. So we drove there last night after we unpacked the world and I helped her. I also was helping her with her social media. Some of the things that she does. If you guys are really interested in finances and investing, definitely go follow her. I'll have her information in the bio or on the page or something. Joyee is her name. She's literally my best friend, and she's a genius. Like she really is, and she's taught me a lot about finance. And you know, we want to be well-rounded queens here. So if you're interested, then definitely go check her out. But after I helped her, we got the table, and I love the freaking table. It's perfect for my space and the vibe that I'm going for. I do need a rug though. Like I really need a rug. If you guys have any recommendations, please let a girl know, because like we need to get a freaking rug. I'm starting my women's circle tomorrow, which is nice. I kind of wanted to do some sort of, I don't know. If you guys are interested in me talking about a women's circle more, or healing or sisterhood or anything like that, please let me know. Even feminine energy, because I can make a vlog on that. Obviously I can't vlog my women's circle, but if you're interested in that. What else do I have going on? It's so funny because on my calendar I have that I'm getting my period, because we need to book that in, honey. We need to have some routines around that. I'm thinking about making another period vlog, tips, tricks, whatever, I don't know. Y'all really like that video, so I feel like I should probably make a new one. Also, I'm so excited to go to the gym this week, which is so funny that I'm like excited to go. Well, I mean, it's not funny, I should be excited to go. But I have this urge to just do more, like add more exercises, not too much, obviously, but I mean, I have been taking my time building my strength and making sure I'm not overworking myself and being functional and really working on that. And I'll continue to always do that and prioritize that. But I'm just excited to like be laser focused. I feel like most of the time I know how to train and I'm doing my workouts, I'm getting my things done, but you know, sometimes when you're not slacking, but maybe you're on your phone, you're switching your music a million times and you're kind of like texting people and this, that. Like I want to have this laser focus at the gym this week where it's like literally phone on D&D. I'm adding at least 1 or 2 more exercises, which is gonna add on a little bit more time because I'm gonna be doing 3 to 4 reps of that exercise. Making sure I'm just being laser focused, putting on a playlist and just leaving it on there, like not switching it, not taking my time doing everything. I just want to really be laser focused. I don't know. You know what? I think it definitely, well, it's not, I don't think. It definitely has to do with my period because I just go through phases where can be very focused and sometimes I'm all over the place. And I think the past 2 weeks, I have felt a little bit in the feminine chaos of like, my mind's been everywhere. I've been talking to these people and doing this and filming and a million things, and my life has been very full and I love that, but I'm craving that masculine structure in a way. And honestly, like when you feel the urge to do something, it's so important that you act on it. Now, obviously you have to be careful with the urge. Like, you know, we have to really analyze what type of urge we're talking about. But for me, I've just gotten so good at realizing there's just gonna be times of the month that literally I have more focus, more energy, more life force within me to want to create or want to do, and I take action from that place. If I'm feeling 1 week, I just have low energy and for some reason I'm just not feeling it, obviously I don't completely collapse and not do anything and not work and not produce, but I make sure that I'm speaking to myself lovingly. I slow things down. I don't put so much on my plate. I don't get mad at myself because my body needs to rest or I need to slow down. But then there's other times where I do feel that extra oomph of energy and I'm like, let's go, let's create, let's, you know, use this energy, let's get into the gym, let's create content, whatever. So I just think it's so important as a woman, especially, like really capitalize on your energy states. And if you feel that urge, like if you're excited for some reason this week, like, oh, I want to like add this into my workout, or I want to, you know, I want to try this new recipe, even though maybe your plan was to just not do that, I don't know, or just have a normal week, like go in that direction, like have fun with your life and challenge yourself and do things. I just think that life becomes very exciting and more fun, like week to week, when you are in tune with your energy and you're allowing yourself to change, honestly, like allowing change in your life. Also, with writing my book, I'm just in this energy. I don't know, I'm obviously just craving a lot of masculine structure in my life right now. Like I honestly am, because I'm thinking about my book and I'm like, I have to go to the gym, phone back on D&D, laser focus, let's write, let's get things done, let's edit, let's film, let's whatever. I'm just really excited. I'm really excited to work. It's so great. I love feeling like this. But again, I'm not always feeling like this, and that is literally okay. But like old me would be like, oh my God, why am I not feeling like this every single day? Like this can't be a thing, which is just insane. But it's a very unfortunately normal thing for us to go through, and definitely left that guilt in, I don't know, 2021, 2022 for sure. And I hope y'all do the same, because it's just not needed. Like it really just not needed. Anyways, I'm going to finish my mascara and my hair quickly. You're probably gonna do a claw clip moment, but I might do a little bun. And I will show you the finished look. Alrighty guys, I am finished getting ready, and I'm gonna eat before I go, which I need to go pretty soon. But I'll just show you my outfit quickly, and I just did claw clip as normal. I left these two pieces out. I don't really love it, but like, whatever. We're just trying everything new around here. So I came up with this little outfit. This is from, I'm pretty sure it's like Fashion Nova or something. I know you guys don't really love Fashion Nova, but whatever, we have it. And I used to always want to wear this shirt, but it's see-through, so I never really knew how, but I found this black tank top and it kind of works, so we're just gonna go with it. Jeans are from Zara, Air Force, I don't remember the name. I just bought them actually. They're very cute and like light pink. And then we just have the bag, and that's basically it. Update before I leave, I'm having this pumpkin flax granola with cinnamon, oat milk, and banana. Also, here is the table. Don't mind my sock over there. But it just, I think it works so good. Obviously, there'd be a rug here, and all of this needs to go, but I'm loving it. I'm here for it. And you know what? By the end of this year, the book that's gonna be on here is going to be my book. Yup. Hello everyone, I am back from a very full day of doing things, and I wanted to quickly show you what I got before it gets too dark out and I'm not able to film because I don't have the proper lighting, because when I turn on the light it does that little thing they were talking about. And yeah, so the place that we went to was called Pinot's Palette, I should say, and we got there a little bit late, but it was totally fine because everyone was still just starting. And this was the painting. You know, I think I did a pretty good job for my first one. I feel like I am now really inspired to do this at my house one day, just like a Friday night in, just get some paints. I actually have paints, I just need a canvas and find a YouTube video so that I can learn how to do this. So this is really cute. I don't know where I'm gonna put this yet, but I do love the colors. Like I actually love, y'all know me. I like the blue and the purples and all that kind of stuff. So after that, we walked around to a few vintage stores. It was really cold out today though, so we didn't really do that much walking. I was honestly freezing the whole time, as always. This place is called Thrift Thus. Look at how cute this bag is. I didn't even realize this until I left Kendra's car. And it says never change, okay? Like, okay, I'll never change. So anyways, let's see what we got. So I got this candle holder and I thought it was really cool. I feel like I've seen this before somewhere. It's definitely giving West Elm, and I'm here for it. And when I looked at this, it reminded me of the unity of feminine and masculine energy and how we need both, like we need balance. It's just giving balance to me, and I really love this. So I feel like this would be good on my coffee table. And I also got a vintage t-shirt. It just looks like this. Is actually quite plain with a little bit of blue. This is the logo, and this is gonna be definitely something that I wear at nighttime because it's kind of long. I love the t-shirt with the like booty short type of vibe. So definitely gonna wear this. Might wear this tonight, I don't really know. Then we went to a few of them, but I only got stuff at this other one place. It was called Throwback Vaults. And I got this Iowa State hoodie. It is literally so freaking big and so comfy on me. Like you guys are definitely gonna see this on me more often. It also says Fiji on the side. I don't know why it says that. If anyone knows why it says that, then let me know. It is a Champion sweater, I believe. But this is definitely gonna be, you know, when it's springtime, it's too cold to not wear a jacket. That is when the hoodies come out to play. Obviously in the fall as well, but we're not in the fall. Although today literally feels like the fall. And then I got one last vintage tee, Harley Davidson. I think this is so freaking cool. This is like an off gray color. And on the back, you can see the back here. I can literally wear this with so much. Like I could wear black biker shorts with this, with my Nikes and high socks. Like, you know the vibe with the t-shirts. Like this is my vibe. So I'm really happy and excited about this. And I just love the color. Like I really love blue. And I don't know if it's picking up on camera, probably not, but it is like a off gray. And I just love the like charcoal gray vibe. So that's what I got. And then we went to Atomic 10, which was like this Mexican food place. And I got a plate. It was like this barbecue chicken, pulled pork, I think, with beans and guacamole and a beet salad. And I'm looking at it because I didn't eat all of it, but I'm gonna eat it now. It was honestly perfect. It was a perfect end to a long day, but I am freezing cold always. So I'm running a bath right now, and I'm gonna get in the bath, wind down, and that's gonna be my night because I cleaned. I really don't need to meal prep things. I have some food that I can make for tomorrow. Tomorrow is leg day, starting Women's Circle tomorrow as well, and got a lot to do. Got a lot of writing to do, got a lot of editing to do, and I feel like I'm in the energy of, like I said, I just wanna go. I wanna get things done, let's freaking go. So I'm gonna enjoy my time on my new couch, and thank you guys so much for watching if you watched this far. And again, don't forget to let me know what you like, what you wanna see more of, and I hope you guys enjoyed this weekend in my life. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.